We'll be making our cases for the Premier League Player of the Year, Gab, ahead of the award on Friday. Who you got?
So I think, as you know, I think these awards are stupid, especially in a team game and especially in a season like this one.
Yeah.
So I went with a left field choice. I'm going to go with Danny Ings.
Nice.
He scored more goals from open play than anybody in the Premier League. He plays for a team in the bottom half of the table. At one point, he went 2.5 years without scoring a goal in the Premier League. He was injured. He was out for 11 months, something like that. He's a class act. He's not somebody who's been coddled. He played Sunday League football between the ages of 10 and 15 because he was cut from his team. I think it's a great story. I think he's a great player. And I just look at it. You take any of the other candidates away from their team. You take De Bruyne away from City. City still finished second. You take any one of those guys away from Liverpool, Liverpool probably still win the league. This is what makes it different.
Right, so you take you take Danny Ings out of Southampton and they finish 14th instead of 12th.
No, you take Danny Ings out of Danny Ings, who scored half of Southampton's goals this season. You take him out, and then next season they're playing against Wycombe Wanderers. How does he stack up at 16, 17 with Jadon Sancho or Raheem at that age?
I think he's the same. They're different profiles and different type
Greenwood.
of players. Yeah. But I think he's right up there. It's the same kind of level. It's the same kind of talent. It's the same kind of drive and ambition. Different profile, different qualities than those three players that we mentioned. But for me, it's the same bracket where the next couple of years will be very important to see his development and how far he can go and how high he can go. But I don't know, a bit like Giovanni Reina, for example, who will join now at Dortmund, you see those players and you think, okay, they're so ahead at 17 over everybody else their age, and even great players at that age before, that you can only think that, sky is the limit. Same for Sancho, same for Sterling at the same age, same with Mbappe at the same age. And then it's down to them now, between now and, let's say, the next 5 years, to see how far they can go. Arsenal
lose to Aston Villa, but Jules, let me ask you about Bukayo Saka, reportedly getting a call-up for the mighty Super Eagles of Nigeria. Is this in any way relevant to his Arsenal career?
I don't know. Yes and no. I don't know. I mean, you would lose him for the Africa Cup of Nations in January, February, every 2 years, which is not ideal, I guess. But apart from that, and he maybe would have more value as a player.
If he's an England player, he does have more value financially. Yeah.
But apart from that, it's his own choice. He will have to make, like many other players before who have two nationalities, like my own children, like your own children. At some point, you'll have to decide whether you feel better playing for one country or the other, where you feel that playing for one is better than playing for the other. You have more chance to win silverware in one, you have more chance playing for another one. Or I think it must be a really tough choice, really, if you think about it. If you really have the culture of where you were born and where you grew up, for him in England, and you also have that big culture of where your family is coming from, your parents are coming from, and you really have both cultures and both all those values and everything to choose, must be really, really hard.
Yeah, I expect he'll be getting a call from Gareth Southgate in the next 48 hours.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.